All right, welcome everybody to the 66th episode of Tilton the Scales. Uh, I am running solo, which is appropriate. Uh, First solo, and it's the 66th episode. I feel like a Sith Lord, kind of just doing my own thing. Absolutes. I speak in absolutes. I do things by myself. My co-hosts are busy with life and vacation and some take time with their families, which is what I was doing the last 2 weeks. So uh, I decided to get on and talk about a few things. So I'm going to talk about a few things, very short and to the point. First, we'll start with some admin notes. So uh, the 12er Brian Caruso Home Run Derby for his scholarship fund is happening on the 31st, I believe, the last Sunday of August. I think that's the 31st. Let me confirm that. So it happens the last Sunday in August, and I'll be attending that. I hope some of my high school classmates will be doing that as well, or will be there. We'll be able to donate, hopefully. Let me look it up on my phone real quick on my scheduler. It is the 30th of August, the last Sunday in August, the Home Run Derby and fundraiser for the Brian Caruso Scholarship Fund. Fred Caruso will be there. Obviously, him and Sherry Caruso run that scholarship fund and raise money through two or three, I believe, fundraising events throughout the year. And this is one of theirs. It's for all ages. I think there's at least four different groups, age variation dependent for male and female uh, athletes that want to participate. You can always go to the baseball field, high school baseball field for Winnisquam High School and be a spectator, go and donate if you want to. You could always donate virtually. I'll figure out a way for a QR code to do that if they have that available. But we'll be participating on donating for my group, my age group, this championship belt. It's the 12er Home Run Derby championship belt in loving memory of Brian Caruso. And there's also a, 2025 champ, which is 2026, but we're going to award this to the winner. And it's donated by the class of 1998. So that's a championship belt that I'll be donating, as well as making a cash donation or Venmo donation as well. So if y'all can come out to that, that'd be great. I'd love to see you. My co-hosts will be there, hopefully. Some of my family will be there. I think my niece is going to participate in the home run derby. I'll participate in the home run derby, get my 10 swings. Hopefully this year I get a home run. Who knows? But I'd love to see you out there and see all my classmates, everybody that's willing to donate to that cause for the scholarship fund. And now we'll get into some of the things that I want to talk about with my co-host, but they're they're unavailable, so it'll be me talking, and no one will argue with me. No one will support my my opinions. It's just going to be me. So it's a different feel, but we'll see how it goes. So, uh, the hot topic up in New England, and if you're a New England sports fan right now, is the Boston Red Sox. I'm wearing a weathered with sweat. There's some sweat stains there, sweat salt stains. It's not from the ocean where I just came from, where I spent a week on the beach, which was amazing. The water was amazing. Seeing the family was amazing. But the Red Sox current streak right now is 9 games after last night. And of course, prior to the All-Star break, they fired their coach. Uh, about halfway through the first half of the season, in comes Chad Tracy, and now he's the interim coach. But since he's taken over, they're 53-4, or excuse me, 53-34 under him as the interim coach. I think Boston should do the right thing and remove the interim label. He is the coach. If they want to consider interviewing people at the end of the year, I feel like they should still do that. But, for now, he's the coach. So he still has the interim label. I think they should shore him up for a few more years. We'll see what happens with that. He's done a good job of adjusting to the players, uh, encouraging the players, getting them motivated, and obviously the streak that they've had is historic. So once he took over, essentially they were dead in the water. And then after the All-Star break, they tied an 80-year-old record within the franchise and have matched the longest winning streak in the 125-year history of the franchise. So uh, they had a 15-game win streak that was historic. And since June, they've been 30-5, and they're 17-3 since the All-Star break, 31-5 in their last 36 games. That's a historic streak for any franchise out there in MLB history. And they're playing well. They're doing a lot of good things. Made some moves at the trade deadline, which we haven't seen fruit from those labors yet, but we got a really good catcher from the Baltimore Orioles. We'll see how that pans out. He's on the 10-day DL, but we'll see once he comes off that. We've seen fruit come from the two catchers that we got from the Baltimore Orioles. We got their backup catcher and their full-time all-star catcher. So I'm happy to see that. Obviously, I didn't like that we traded uh, early for the utility infielder that we did. He's young. Sure, he's got some pop in his bat, but he's no longer in the lineup. I didn't think we needed an infielder. Uh, I'm glad we didn't trade Duran. I think that was out there as something that we were going to do. There was some speculation about how he was acting towards his teammates. I think he's just, he's a guy that wants to win and wants to win at all costs. So he's all hustle. Sometimes that intensity can boil over, into his emotions and things that he does towards his teammates and on the field. So I think everybody that's his teammate now understands that. And of course, all of those guys on that team have one of those, have that ability that I wish I had as a teenager to be able to not focus on the last play. And the last play is history. No need to look at it. No need to think about it. You're on to the next play. You stay in the moment and you focus on what you can control, which is the moment, the next play, and you know, make that next play, then execute, high five your teammates, get off the field, get back to the plate, and encourage your teammates when they mess up, when they make a bad play, let them know. The team rallies around you, the team supports you. We know you'll get us on the next one, so don't focus on that last play. So I'm happy to see that the Red Sox are doing great. After last night, they are in second place, tied for second with the Yankees, who were in first place when the historic streak started. That's what really lit the fire. And I wish my co-hosts were here so they could verify what I'm saying now. But I said to my co-host when they swept the Yankees, like, oh, this could be the beginning. This could have started the fire to get everything going, and it turned out that it did. So I'm happy. Of course, when the Red Sox are doing well, everybody in New England's happy. Uh, and that's my baseball team. That's the only team that I'll ever follow. There's been some ups and downs with the new ownership group, not willing to spend money, dumping salary on players that we paid for, and didn't get any kind of value back for those players. We just dumped salary and we traded, you know, some good talent for not a lot of prospects. Um, and it seemed to turned out well because we have our AAA and our prospects are deep and talented, and we've been developing players well throughout our farm system. So that's looked pretty good so far. So we did dump a little bit of that talent into the acquisitions that we had at the beginning, or the excuse me, at the All-Star break, which was the catcher from Baltimore Orioles, Adley Rutschman. Adley, I can't remember his name. Yep, Adley Rutschman is the catcher that we got at the All-Star break. It's not at the All-Star break. Adley Rutschman is the catcher from Baltimore that we traded for, along with his backup. He's an all-star catcher. Huge upgrade in my opinion, because even though Navarro was the one that we traded, he has a good rapport with the staff. Uh, but he wasn't offensively, he was a shell of what this guy can bring to the table. So uh, I'm excited to see how everything looks once he's on the field. And the rest of the season, I mean, last night, some highlights from last night. Totally fanned a career of 14 batters. And that's, I mean, he was done in 6 innings. And then one of our prospects that was brought up from AAA came in and finished because the day before we had a 13 inning, back and forth with the White Sox that kept the streak alive. And we had depleted our bullpen. Everybody pitched at least 1 inning, so they needed a break. Uh, and yeah, totally had a great night. We ended up winning 13-1 uh, to win the ninth straight. And then again, that put us in second place, tied for second place with the Yankees. So more to come, more excitement. Hopefully, they stay on this hot streak and we ride it into the postseason, and we'll see where it goes from there. We seem to again, one of our very historic runs was in a season where we thought it was over very early, and the team rallied, supported each other, made a few moves at the All-Star break, and we'll see where the Boston Red Sox go from here, and if this is another historic season all the way to the end. So the next topic that I wanted to talk about was the New England Patriots. A lot of buzz coming out of training camp. Of course, they're just starting. Uh, Hopefully, we come out of training camp injury free, no significant injuries, nothing to report at this time, no injuries. But uh, the buzz of camp is the back and forth and the head to head battle with AJ Brown and Christian Gonzalez. Christian Gonzalez is one of the best DBs in the league. AJ Brown is one of the best wide receivers in the league. So they've been going head to head, and obviously Christian Gonzalez is the one that I've heard speak about it. He just, said, "Hey, it's iron sharpens iron. Like, I'm the best on the team. He's the best wide receiver on the team. We're going to make each other better. We're going to go head to head every day. We're going to relish those opportunities, and we'll get physical. It's football. We're passionate about it. We're passionate about our craft. So, saying all the right things, making teammates better. That's what this is all about. Uh, increasing the level of intensity once we're going head to head. Uh, and it's only going to make the team better. So, and our offensive line is going to be strong with the addition of, um, is it Caleb Lamelli, our first round pick. So we're looking forward to, I'm looking forward to seeing the product that they have on the field. So, and other than that, I'm just going to go over my vibe of the week. My vibe of the week is the artist is Noah Graves, and the title of the song for the vibe of the week is Jesus, I'm Afraid. Been, I don't know, definitely, definitely been on a kick of some Christian music, listening to it, feeling the vibe of the verse, the words in the song. And some of it's been kind of hitting me emotionally. So I've been listening to it, feeling good about it. So again, the vibe of the week, Jesus, I'm Afraid by Noah Graves. Check it out. I'll post it on the Facebook account, the YouTube as well. I'll put a link in there. So got 1 million views. Uh, Pretty popular, I would say, for the Christian rock genre. And then for everybody else out there, I've got one more question. Normally, my co-host would uh, be given this question, presented this question, but how do you make a waterbed bouncier? You add spring water. And that's the dad joke of the week. I love y'all. Next week, hopefully, my co-host will be with me, and I won't be doing this solo. Uh, but we'll talk next week. Y'all have a blessed week. I love y'all. Keep grinding. Later.